Hey guys, so the second video is going to be focused on the ecological pyramid. In the end, you'll create a document a lot like this. And so to do this, you'll need a piece of paper, you'll need a Sharpie, colored pencils, and a ruler. So let's go ahead and make sure that we are completing this. I'll go over some of the different parts. Once again, if this is going faster than you can write, I ask that you go ahead and push pause, write that down. And if you can't read something on here, it's okay. I will be saying each piece and each part. All right, so the ecological pyramid is going to be at the very top. Ecological pyramid is going to be focused on trophic levels and how energy is going to be passed up each trophic level. So on your paper, you should have drawn your pyramid by now. You should have divided your pyramid up into 4 different categories, and you should have shaded them in with the bottom being green, the second tier being blue, third tier being yellow, and top tier being red. All right, let's go ahead and begin. The bottom is going to be titled trophic level. This is the first trophic level. The trophic level is referring to levels that life form is going to be consumed and the different levels of organization of each category. So if you've guessed that that's the first trophic level, the next is going to be the second trophic level, followed by the third trophic level, followed by the fourth trophic level. Let's go ahead and add a little bit more to this. And that is in the first trophic level, they are all autotrophs. So autotrophs are going to be consumers and, they're going to be producers. And so autotrophs are producers. So I ask that you, on your paper, that you put that as well. So you go and you put producers on your page. On top of that, the second trophic level. The second trophic level are going to be heterotrophs. And so you're going to write heterotrophs at the top of that category. And included in that, all of this second trophic level will consume things from the first trophic level. And so you have an example of consumers of producers would be something like herbivores or even omnivores. So you can see in the dead center, we have herbivore and omnivore written. And also want you to write, this is a first order consumer, in parentheses, primary. This is a primary consumer. On the test, you'll see things like this, these type words. All right. On the third tier, we have third trophic level. And the third trophic level will also be heterotrophs. So I'm trying to zoom up a little bit for you. So the third trophic level are heterotrophs. The heterotrophs that are going to eat heterotrophs, that would not include herbivores. Instead, it's going to include omnivores and carnivores. So you're putting carnivore and omnivore there. And also you're going to write second order consumer or secondary consumer. Oh, that's not what I was after. At the top tier, you get to also a heterotroph. And the heterotroph is going to be a consumer of consumers. So this is going to include, once again, so in this, you're writing the carnivores and omnivores. And you're also going to include third level consumer. The word for third level is tertiary. And so in parentheses, you're going to put tertiary, Tertiary. So that's tertiary. At the very top left of your page, you're going to write the word energy pyramid. So the energy pyramid will show the energy available at each trophic level. And that's what we're looking at here is the energy pyramid that's in the ecological pyramid. On the right-hand side, you can see the word biomass pyramid, and I want you to make sure that you have biomass pyramid written. The biomass pyramid will show the amount of living tissue at each trophic level. All right, now let's use this and add a little bit more to our understanding. Okay, on the side, you're going to put a little bitty line and you're going to write 100. The next one, you're going to write 10. Then you're going to write 1. And if I can zoom out enough to see it, then you'll write 0.1. So at the top, you're going to write 0.1. And the 0.1 is not correct unless it is not, if 0.1 is incorrect, 0.1 is the way you would write that. So this is going to represent 100% of the energy available. So 100% of the energy available is produced by these producers. On the side, I want you to write 90% loss to heat. So once again, as you're completing this, this is going to say 90% loss to heat. And that's what's saying right there. So at the next level, we only have 10% of the energy that was available at the original level. So we have 100% and then we have 90% lost to heat. This is just the living normal conditions of the organism and the digestion of that food. And so only 10% is considered a gain from having the consumed whatever food they ate. The next level is going to also lose 90%. And so we're going to put 90% loss to heat, just like you did here, but it's occurring again, and even at each level. So 90% less of 10% gives you 1%. So we're now down to the point of 1% of the energy remaining. In this final fourth trophic level, we're going to have 0.1% of the energy remaining. Now, if we look into the right-hand side, we're going to have an example of this, and to where we have 200 grams, 2,000 grams to start with, produced by the producers, those autotrophs. We're going to have it consumed by these first order consumer, which is called the second trophic level. We lose 90% to heat. Then we have 200 grams left. If we go to the next trophic level, we can see that we have 20 grams left. And out of that original 2,000 grams that you started with, at that top trophic level, you only have 2 grams remaining. All right, guys, make sure that you have completed these notes and that it looks something like this and something like what you're seeing. And you'll be turning those into Google Classroom under the Classrooms tab. So in Google Classroom, if you go to classwork, you will be able to see that, and you'll get that from the videos that I'm posting this from. Also, there is a worksheet that you need to have completed. The worksheet will look like this on the front, and the back side will include this. I expect you to do this and also submit it to Google Classroom, and I will have that uploaded there. All right, guys, have a good weekend, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing your work. All right, bye-bye.